Welcome back to Someday is Here. It happens so fast. 1 minute, the house is full, voices overlapping, doors opening and closing, meals that stretch longer because there are more people at the table. And then suddenly, it's quiet. The car pulls away, the door shuts, and you're left standing at a house that still feels full, even though there's less people in it. The moment always gets me. I stood in the kitchen after everyone left, holding a mug of coffee I didn't even realize I poured, and I remember thinking, okay, now what? Not in a dramatic way, just in a small, honest way where your body hasn't caught up to the change yet. And I think that's the part we don't talk about enough, the in between. Not the joy of having everyone here, not the sadness of missing them later, but the quiet space right after, when life shifts again and you're not sure how to move yet. When my kids were younger, the goodbyes felt heavy in a predictable way. But now that they're older, it's so different. I'm not grieving dependence, I'm grieving the seasons. Versions of that life were full in a very specific way, and they won't come back the same. And what I've noticed is how quickly I want to fill that quiet. Check my phone, make plans, be productive, move on. Almost like staying still would make it hurt more. But lately, I've been trying something different. Instead of rushing through the transition, I pause. Sometimes I just stand in the same room for a minute longer. Sometimes I let myself name what I'm feeling without trying to fix it. And sometimes I ask myself a really simple question. What just ended? Not in a dramatic way, just honestly. Because naming it doesn't make it heavier, it makes it clearer. Another thing I've been practicing is grounding myself back into my body when the quiet hits. Not deep breathing, not meditation, just noticing something real. My feet on the floor, the weight of the mug in my hands, the sound of the house settling. Because transitions live in the body before they ever make sense in the mind. And here's the reflection I want to leave you with today. If the quiet feels emotional, it doesn't mean you're fragile. It means you're loved something fully. If you don't have kids, you know this feeling too. After a move, after a season ends, after something meaningful shifts. That moment when something full becomes quiet again. There doesn't need to be meaning yet. There doesn't need to be gratitude or strength or perseverance. Just presence. So if you're in that space right now, here's your permission slip. You don't have to rush. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to be okay yet. You're not stuck. You're just standing in the space between what was and what's next. And that space matters too. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next episode.